Moving on to the next problem. If a wire of resistance capital R is stretched to n times, without affecting resistivity, and then it is cut into n equal parts. Full stop. Now all the parts are connected in parallel, what will be the new resistance? Again read the problem. If a wire of resistance capital R is stretched to n times without affecting resistivity, and then it is cut into n equal parts. Now all the parts are connected in parallel, what will be the new resistance? Right. So there is one wire, okay, that wire is going to be stretched into n times, okay. Assume that this one is going to be stretched into n times. If it is stretched into n times, then it will have new resistance, right. Afterwards it cut into equal parts. Assume that 10, so it cut into 10 equal parts. If you are connecting each 10 equal parts, so if you are connecting each small part, right, 10 equal size part, right, if you are connecting those 10 equal parts in parallel connection, what will be the new resistance they are asking, right. And moving on to the solution, as we know that the resistance R, that is why I wrote original resistance R is equal to rho L by A. So R is resistance, rho is resistivity, L is length, A is area, right. And here we want to tell about one concept. Suppose if you are making some, you are going to prepare chapati, right. So before that you want to make all those powder into somehow, that powder form into somehow solid, right. Yes. Okay. Suppose if you are taking some small bunch of that chapati preparation, right. So that we are going to make a sphere shape, okay. After making a sphere shape, what is the volume of that chapati powder into solid state? Yes, the volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now you are going to press, okay, and make it into circle shape. Then what is the now? Yes, it changed the shape, but what about the volume? The volume remains constant. There is no change in the volume, right, when you are changing the dimension in that case, right. Similarly here also, on stretching the volume V remains constant. The volume is V remains constant, that will not vary. If area decreases, length increases, or otherwise length decreases, area will be increases. That is a concept here. So V is equal to area into length, that I wrote V is equal to A into L. A stands for area, L stands for length. From that I can write area is equal to volume by length, V by L. And substituting the area in that equation, R is equal to rho L divided by, instead of A, I am substitute as V by L. So denominator of denominator L should goes to numerator, we can write rho L square by V. So this is for when we are stretching into A, right. So when its length is increased to n into L times, the original length is L and the new length is n times of that L, we do not know how much time. So generally they are given as n times of that length. So n into L. What about the new resistance now? The new resistance I write R single dash that is equal to rho by V. Instead of this L square, what I wrote n into L square, because this length is increased into n into L square, right. So n L to the whole square. So if you are doing like that, n square L square rho by V. What is rho L square by V? Yes, R. So instead of rho V L square, I can written as R. Here we have n square. So the new resistance R dash is equal to n square into R. We are stretched, right. After that what you are going to do, the stretched wire is going to be cut into equal parts, right. The stretched wire is cut into equal parts. when the wire is cut into n equal parts, okay, the wire is cut into n equal parts, then the resistance of the new part, each of the cut piece, that is equal to R double dash is equal to R dash by n. Why we should write like that? R double dash is equal to R dash by n, because if you have a resistance R that is cut into 5 pieces in the sense, that will be equally divided, right? Yes, the resistance are equally divided, right? Therefore, we are cut into n equal parts. Therefore, the new resistance R dash divided by n, and this is equal to, what is R dash here found? N square R. So, n square R divided by n. So, we can cancel over n here, then it will give n R. This is the value of each and every single part in the cut piece, right? Each and every single part of that cut piece have the resistance of n into R, capital R. Now, all those n resistors, single piece, right? We are cut into small piece, right? That small piece have n resistor. We don't know how much, generally they given us n resistor of resistance n into R, okay, of resistance n into R are connected in parallel, right. So, that will use n R divided by n, that is equal to R. How it comes? Yes, here we have 1 by Rp is equal to, we can write the first piece 1 by Nr plus second piece 1 by Nr plus up to the nth n plus n by R, right. So, this is a general equation for the connection for parallel, in the resistors are connected in parallel. So, 1 by Rp we can written as, this is the nth term, right. We can write n divided by n by R, because the denominator remains same, we can write n into R. So, 1 by Rp is equal to n divided by Nr, then Rp is equal to Nr by n. So, here I wrote Nr by n will cancel, that will give R. Again it will have the original resistance what we have initially, the original resistance R, that will have each and every piece are connected in parallel. Thank you.